up, what up, what up? To all my peoples out there, it's your boy Big Truck. You know what time it is, and you know how we do. Here, screaming live on this Shabbat Saturday. Shout out to my man, Sean C. We're about to bring you something very, very tasteful and very, very endearing. We're about to get down to the root of it. And a question that a large men been wanting to address, wanting to say, in conversation and reviews, me and Mr. Sean C gonna break some things down. He's gonna share some things, I'm gonna share some things, and then the spirit of the universe gonna take us home. Y'all know how I do. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk to the end zone with your boy. Peep this out.
Black women losing out on finding good black men. Why are they losing out on becoming wives?
Why is it that when black women start leveling up, black women start leveling up, people tell us, you can't have this, you can't have that, you need to humble yourself?
Do white women act like they belong to white men?
Yes.
Yes or no? Do Hispanic women act like they belong to Hispanic men?
Absolutely.
Do Asian women act like they belong to Asian men?
Definitely.
Do Middle Eastern women act like they belong to Middle Eastern men?
Yes.
Do black women act like they belong to black men?
By and large, no. But those...
The fact that you had to even put a modifier on there says you are still conflicted with the reality you are seeing.
Women...
So what we're seeing is every other race can get along with each other in such a way. But when it comes to black women and black men, there's a problem. Okay? It's a struggle. And this is one of the things that I wanted to bring to you. I'm talking to the ladies on this one. You know, why is it that a large number of women find it so hard to get along with men? And we're seeing it. We know it's a problem. We've identified it. A large number of women have a problem with accountability. That's a woman's kryptonite. And we see that. It's even to the point where you have, literally, you have modern feminist women taking shots at traditional women because traditional women are doing things for their husbands and their households. When it comes to dating, it's very, very challenging and it's sad. The behavior of large number of men and women. So let's continue to dive deep into this thing. I got my glass of wine. I'm live streaming. I don't give a fuck. Shit's gonna be said. But that's the thing of having adult conversation. It's that harsh reality. It's that harsh truth that a lot of individuals are not ready for because they can't handle it. Let's go.
You will go out here and let a nigga them raw without putting no ring on it, nothing. But you draw the line at making a sandwich for a man. What in the is going on?
On TikTok, there's this married couple who has a large following, a very popular page. Her content is very warm.
My girl.
Kind of more domestic.
My girl, Nara Smith. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nara Smith. A large number of you modern women. You modern feminist mop buckets. Y'all need to pay attention to Miss Nara Smith. She's showing you how it's done. She's giving the blueprints. She's shitting on y'all. She making y'all look bad. She making y'all look real, real bad. With your modern feminist behavior, you make yourself look bad.
Domestic cooking for her family, cooking from scratch. Once it got to Instagram, something as simple and plain as someone making cinnamon rolls for their husband, they tore it to shreds. And that just got me to thinking, only a miserable person could see a video about a woman making her husband cinnamon rolls and have something nasty and hateful and negative to say about it.
Because it shows that look what the fuck y'all not doing. Alright? Large number of you modern feminist women get on social media, talk all that bullshit, because that's all it is, really. Acting like you Mr. Get Bad. Acting like you all of that. With your standards. Your standards don't mean shit. Because the way you carry yourself don't mean shit. We see you fronting in front of the camera on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on the podcast show with your long eyelashes and fingernails and shit. Ghetto and ratchet as I don't know. Talking about you want a high value man. Sit your ass down and go lay a damn egg some damn where. You wouldn't even know what to do with a high value man if he walked right in with a glass of wine and some cheese and crackers and sat down right in front of your damn ass and had an adult conversation with you. Because that's something that you're not used to. You heard of it, but you've never seen it.
We've dated the men who worked at Walmart. We've dated Kroger. We've dated drug dealers. We've dated scammers. We've dated these men. Just because he makes $12, $13, $14, $15 an hour, y'all, that does not mean he's faithful. Stick to your script, sis.
So what's happening is, like, a lot of women are negating their options. The real life option is the option in your face. So when you go to the grocery store, when you go to church, when you go wherever you're going in your life, whoever that man is, whoever that woman is, that is your real life option. A lot of women say, I want a husband, but do they think about, do you really want to be a wife? Like, a wife really is a job.
It is going to come down to women checking women and getting you guys straight. We cannot fix you because you have no respect for us. You only respect each other. And if we can't rely on the educated of you and the intelligent of you and the learned of you to at least be honest, black men will sit back saying, who the fuck can we rely on?
Black women or black men deserve...
Shout out to my man, Kevin Samuels. Rest easy, King. He said a mouthful on that one. He really did say a mouthful on that one. And we see it. Am I right or wrong? Please leave me a comment. We see a large number of traditional women checking y'all. Checking the fuck out of modern women. Letting them know who they not. And modern women trying to fight back. But they hold no weight. So they battles, put it this way. The moment a modern feminist woman opened up her damn mouth, she already lost. The moment she woke up this morning, she lost. Let's not talk about the fake ass BBLs, breast job, lips, eyelashes, long fingernails, nose, cheekbones, kneecaps, elbows, caked on damn makeup, wig wearing, and you have the audacity to say, I want a real man. Now, ain't that about a bitch?
What? Each other. Wow.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Most black men and black women would love to find another black man or black woman in order to start a relationship leading to family, leading to marriage, etc. Why can't black men and women find each other for relationships and or marriage? Today is another video where we're going to do a deep dive looking at how black women look at black men. The mindset.
In addition to why men don't approach any.
I believe that in today's dating, there's just been a large shift. And there's a lot of key points that Sean C makes. That's why I chose to do a review on this one, because it hits home and it touches on a lot of things. A large number of modern women need to hear this. They need to hear that truth, because their way of thinking, their way of doing things is getting them nowhere. Men are not falling for the okie doke anymore. Men, in order for a man to keep his peace, he'd rather chill out by his damn self. If it's not with his dog and his homies. Because there's no use. It's like a pimp in a hard place dealing with a large number of black women. And I'm going to call it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call it out. A large number of black women are difficult to deal with. And you cannot sit up there and blame it on all men. No. Take some blame. Take some blame for yourself. 91.99% of the time you are the one to blame. Look at yourself. Look at your behavior. Look at the way you move. Your father was not in the picture. You miss your daddy. The streets became your daddy. Social media became your damn counselor. Because we see how the way you move. And to a good man that is of high value, that's a motherfucking turnoff. On the real.
Anymore, they don't, all this other stuff. Lacking emotional control is what makes women untrustworthy to men.
We was arguing, and at some point in the argument, she looked me dead in my eyes. Mm-hmm. You a bitch. It took me a minute to process. No woman has ever called me that before. Yeah. Like no one I was talking to or dating. Yeah. And I'm like, I was taken back. I'm like, what you just say?
And that's different, because that's not, man, bitch ass nigga, you did some bitch ass shit, or, right. Looking you in your eyes and saying, you're a bitch.
That was very intentional. And I'm like, what you just say? Gee, you a bitch.
Let me tell you something about men that nobody ever told you. From the time we're a little boy to the time we're an adult, men are taught every time we tell the truth, we get in trouble. Every man. I'm talking about scolded. Like, we ain't never told the truth and got away with it and be like, oh, thank you, mama, for not hitting. Mama, wait! Mama! But here's the thing, ladies. When you actually find a man who's ready to settle down, he usually outgrow everything in his life and you become his best friend. So when a grown man chooses you and go out and do grown man life and come home and tell you his truth and you snap on him, you just told him, I can't handle the truth because I need to be lied to.
Ladies, you're not getting away with anything. One of the things that I've realized in talking to men, that hammer will eventually come down. When you slight a man, even if he doesn't say anything in that moment, even if he gives you
a large number of individuals, let's put it to you this way. One's upbringing plays a major part in the way individuals choose their mate in this season. And what we're seeing here, it's very clear that a large number of women suffer from their father not being in their lives, trauma, childhood trauma that they didn't deal with. That all of a sudden, for years, cover it up. It's like a kid, okay? It's like a baby. Baby plays with their toys. And when they're done playing with their toys, instead of leaving the toys out, they put the toys in their toy box. And they put the toy box in the closet. And every now and then, the kid goes back and gets that particular toy. So what would he do? He would take out the toy box, open up the toy box, and take out that particular toy and play with it for a period of time, and then put that toy back. This is what happened. This is what is happening. What has been happening with a large number of women. Because we're seeing it in their behavior. Their behavior is telling on them left and right and right and left. Men are calling it out. Now you have traditional women calling that very same thing out. And y'all can't take it. Shout out to Passport Bros, by the way. Let's get it.
Grace to let you have what you want or go ahead. He remembers that. And everybody has an expiration date and you don't know when that is. So if you think you're getting away with something, keep it up. Or as we say in the South, keep on living.
She came back out. I'm fully dressed with my shit in my hand or whatever. She like, you finna go? Why do you think I'm playing? Like that's a strong deal breaker for me. The most important thing you can do if you do have a deal breaker is if somebody crosses that shit, you have to leave because of.
And you know what? I applaud that brother for standing on business. And a large number of women have to know that. When you disrespect a man, you're fucking done. It's not just playing around. Because what if he didn't do anything? Now, she would think it's okay. And she'd do it again. Ladies, you have to be careful of what your mouth say. Your mouth can get you in some trouble. Your mouth can cause you to lose a good man. And also, depending on what type of man that is and what type of date he's having, he can also fix your mouth up for you.
What you're indirectly saying if you don't.
Okay, which is?
You tolerate disrespect. You don't have any boundaries.
We can't let men be men how they want to be men. Or us women are telling men how to be men when we ain't never walked a day in the life of a man.
What's your name?
Philip.
Philip, how old are you?
34. I'm the assistant track coach at Arizona State.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fun, personality, just open to new things.
I'm Tatiana. I'm 25.
Nice to meet you. I said nice to meet you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, no.
Tatiana, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's gonna sound ruthless. Like, I'm a goofy person, but you just look a little bit too goofy for me.
That's the most stupidest, lamest excuse if I ever saw one. She don't know why the hell she popped her damn balloon. You know, pop the balloon. I like it because it shows how stupid a large number of women are, especially in their responses. Really, it shows how stupid and fucked up and dumb they are. The delusion in their mind. I popped my balloon because your lineup wasn't right. You didn't wear the right shirt with your suit. You're a little too goofy, but I'm goofy. You should have kept that shit to yourself. You shouldn't have said that. You have a manicure, but I haven't got my nails done yet. You smell good. I stank. That's why I popped my balloon on some stupid shit. The delusion.
You are not going to find the man that you deserve if you keep holding on to the man that doesn't deserve you. You're blocking your blessings. Listen, you can't force a man to be where he doesn't want to be. Next caller.
Listen, men remember the slights that they get from women. Men remember when women treat them badly or do them wrong. Whether that's from his mother, whether that's from his first love, girlfriend, and particularly his wife.
But let me tell you something. A large number of men keep those mental notes. A man is very logic, very observing. Just like in my past. You think I forgot about the things that my ex-wife said to me of being married for 14 months? Now you want to get a divorce? Storm comes, you quick to run. The shit that you... Man, that was some hurtful shit. But your boy took it in the chin. And I continue to, progress, do the work and so forth. Men don't forget. It's okay for women to say hurtful things to men. But let a man turn around and say some hurtful things to a woman. Emotion on my ass. Everything that I felt because of what you said to me, I'm going to give your ass that same energy and you going to take it. Because I had to take it.
Even if he says it or not. Some women aren't helping their cause in finding a man because they listen to other women instead of listening to what us men are trying to tell women that we are looking for.
And it's not hard, ladies. It's not hard. Some women would ask me, what are you looking for? I say, I'm not looking for nothing. However, I will tell you what I need from you in a relationship. You see how that flow? I'm telling you what I need from you in a relationship. And that's foreign to most because they never heard it been put that way before. So simple and direct. Single women want other women to be single and lonely because they are.
The reason is that a lot of women in today's society are putting themselves first, and men are noticing. This is a huge turnoff for most men, particularly good men. No man wants to work hard for a woman who puts all her stock into material things and not the man himself.
Women are the most dangerous thing for women because what happens is women will tell a woman, girl, go out and live your life. So she's going to go out and live her life. She's going to 20, 23, 27, 30, 35. Then she's going to get 40 and be like, damn, I want to get married. And the men that wanted you at 20, that want to marry you when you were 20, they no longer want you.
A good man, but he's not your type.
It's a pattern when it comes to your type. Patterns and characteristics, okay? These are things that you have seen or that you have explored before. You've probably seen mama, auntie, friends, somebody who had a specific type or somebody in the neighborhood.
And this is so important that she breaks down because this is what a large number of women see. Remember what I said about your past. Things that you've seen, things that you've done, or things that was done to you. Your environment. All of those things play a factor in your character and the way you behave as an adult.
And you was like, oh, that's a bad boy, that's a dope boy, that's something like that. I like that because of the thrill. In certain spaces in your life, you cannot bring that type with you. So if you see that all other characteristics and behaviors are good, why does the type even matter? You can learn to love this person in other spaces outside of what you see as far as physicalities. If you're talking about a type because maybe your type has a certain type of demeanor or maybe your type looks a certain type of way, what is going to matter when you start facing conflict? The way they look? When you start going through communication barriers, the way they look?
What type of individual are you when all hell is breaking loose? And your faith is being tested? Are you the type of person that runs? Are you the type of person that cracks under pressure? Or are you the type of person that prays first and asks Elohim to give you the wisdom to work through it? And then you find ways to work through it. And you stand with your man so that the both of you can work through it and come out of it together. That's when your character is really tested, in the middle of chaos, when all hell is breaking loose. So to all you modern fake women moving the way you move, and that don't mean nothing, because it's clear as day when a storm comes and all hell is breaking loose, y'all be the first ones to run. Y'all be the first ones to crack under pressure. Well, you just showed a man you're not worth the juice to squeeze.
Look, all of that's not going to matter. I can guarantee you the majority of people who have probably married or entered into healthy relationships, they weren't worried about a type. When they got to a certain space, they were worried about what it is that you can actually bring into my life.
And this is why the 20s is so important, because most young girls in their 20s, they're getting raised on Sexy Red, City Girls, and I love y'all. I love them. Get them. I love them.
Raise my daughter.
But what I'm saying to you is that they're getting raised on this, so they don't think that they need to be in a relationship with their baby daddy. They don't think they got to get the ring before they have the. Where do you think the lullaby came from? You understand what I'm saying? These things were instilled for a reason, because they set foundation. I just think in their 20s are not making healthy relationship decisions because of the influence of social media.
Shit, fuck it. I'm gonna go a step further. A large number of women in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s not making smart dating decisions. Now, run till that. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm wrong. You know damn well I'm right. Women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s still fucking up. Don't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Got women competing with each other. Got women jealous of each other, but have the audacity want to talk about the sisterhood. There ain't no damn sisterhood. It's the evil hood. It's the jealous hood. Because y'all jealous of each other. Especially black women. Always jealous of each other. Always snitching on each other. Didn't your mama tell you to stop tattletelling all the damn time?
Our music, these things become Bible in your head.
So the type of man that I'm looking for, he got to be a 6'5" African giant. He got to have all the money in the world. He got to want to take care of me, take care of my family. You know,
you ain't nobody gonna take care of your ass. You just talking shit.
Man, all in all.
What's the minimum he needs to make?
At least $200,000 a year.
And what you make?
Just 200.
200 is the minimum. That's the minimum. The like, you know, anything less than that, I'm not taking it.
There's nothing wrong
ain't no
with
man
the
gonna take
Factory.
You.
For you, what? That's fine for you, but that's not okay for me. That's my preference. I don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory on the first day. That's why y'all ass don't get shit, because y'all don't have no fucking standard.
And that's why your ass don't get no damn man, because you number one, you talk funny. You look funny. You're delusional as fuck. You don't even got no man. But I bet you have a dildo and a rose. I'm telling you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's meditate on this for a second. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me listen.
You're always gonna accept whatever a nigga gives to you. I don't accept what a nigga gives to me. I'ma tell the nigga what I want, okay?
First off, why? You already shot yourself in the foot. You used to date niggas. Because I guarantee you, a real man walk into a room, you ain't gonna say that to a real man. So, you basically reading your own book. You stay with the niggas. But back to the point that I'm making. Women that behave this way. I think I actually like it. Kind of turns me on in a way, but realistically turns me off, because women that talk like this, they already have written their own pink slip. women that behave this way already let man know who not to talk to, who not to date. So she's just talking all this, she's just talking shit for no reason at all. She just want to hear herself talk. She's just doing it for clickbaits and likes and all that shit. Because a real woman like her will not behave this way. A traditional woman will not behave this way.
Like, you really just should have paid for all our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18. Why do you gotta pay for all y'all food?
Now, even though this is a skit, but the scenario, get the message. Get the message. Ain't no way in hell no real man gonna pay for everybody's meal. Everybody's meal. And you gotta be a stupid bitch to sit up there and have your man pay for everybody's damn meal.
No! You brought 18 friends! I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me? Are you?
Whoa, bro! The men who don't give you no money towards your hair and nails are always talking about what you're thinking about getting rid of you, she says. Men are starting to realize that no matter what they provide, it will never be enough because some ladies will just keep adding more stuff onto that bill. We're not responsible for paying for your hair, your nails, and your maintenance.
And here's the thing. Shout out to my brother right here. Ladies, you've been paying all that shit way before a man came into your life, right? Then you can continue to pay for that shit now. If we're in a relationship with you, and that's something that we choose to do, that's our choice. But you best believe you're going to pay something of mine as well. You're going to pay my phone bill. That's what you fixing to do. You fixing to give me $100 on lunch. Fuck that. You fixing to give me $150 on lunch. Because I'm a big ass D lineman. I got to eat. $150 for lunch. I need you to cash out me that. Damn the cash app, because they take out for their little fees. I'm going to need you to Zelle me that $150 if you can't give it to me in cash, because I'm going to need to have that lunch. See, you want something, I want something. You need something, I need something. And you're going to cough up them cheeks.
If you are a wife or a fiance, we're responsible for providing housing and food and shelter and water and power and all of those things, the necessities of life.
It is going to come down to women checking women and getting you guys straight. We cannot fix you because you have no respect for us. You only respect each other.
No, it is not up to a man to fix a woman that is broken. I'm going to say that shit one more again. It is not up to a man to fix a woman that has been broken. There's a lot of broken black women out there. And we see it. We do. We see it. We see it every day, all day, twice on Sunday. Just broken. Just broken like a damn plexiglass. It's not up to men to fix you. It's up to you to fix you. Until you fix you. Sorry, ladies. You always going to be fucked up. You're going to be between a pimp and a hard place until you get you in order. And if it causes you to miss out on a man, so be it. Sometimes it pays to be single so that your ass can do the work by your damn self. That's a damn shame you have traditional women calling your ass out. Traditional women saying the same thing that large number of men have been saying. Now what about your sisterhood now, motherfucker? What about your sisterhood now? Please do share. And I know y'all gonna be in the comments section, so good. Bring it. Bring your ass.
And if we can't rely on the educated of you and the intelligent of you and the learned of you to at least be honest, black men will sit back saying, who the fuck can we rely on?
I think the problem that us men have with any woman of any race is when she has all these accomplishments and accolades, she wants to throw it in the face of the men that she is talking to.
Now, that's something that you got a large number of women that do that. Okay. I can roll with that. I give her that. But here's another question. How is all those things going to help you keep a man? That's good that you got those things, those accolades, your accomplishments, your degrees. That's good for you. And it may be helpful in a relationship in some areas. But those things can't help you keep a man. I'd rather take a woman that's a damn waitress at Denny's. And she works at fucking In-N-Out. Why? Because a woman like that, she's humble. She knows how to love. She's ready to love. She don't mind a partnership. She don't mind going 50-50. She doesn't mind bringing her income to the table of a relationship, bringing peace, bringing love to the table of a relationship. Because at the end of the day, 2 incomes is better than 1. And she knows how to level up. She's not going to be combative. She's going to listen. She's going to ask questions. She's going to communicate, because part of her job is consisting of communicating with others.
Or any man that she comes across. We don't give a shit. It doesn't benefit us as men. And for this reason, men are exploring all options at this point. The toughest type of woman to deal with is a woman who doesn't believe that she needs to compete for the man that she wants, or that she needs to compete at all for men. The women who understand that it is a competition for good men go to work early on locking down the man that they want.
This post is currently trending on Twitter. Men will see a woman who's 30, single, no kids, but has a great job, degrees, home, cars, financial stability, but think she's a problem because she doesn't want to submit to a man who doesn't even have a quarter of what she has. LOL, submitting to a man with less than you is crazy. And of course, 33,000 idiots agree with this. Obtaining degrees and getting accomplishments in life, being able to purchase a home, affording a car on your own, and stabilizing yourself are self-accomplishments. Those things have absolutely nothing to do with a man.
You bitches clown niggas on Twitter. Every time niggas is in suit, you got the whole long ass line of black men in suit. I don't know if y'all be seeing that shit, but every time that tweet comes out, it's a lot of hate and backlash for black men wearing suits, black men being doctors, etc. The only time y'all really give a fuck is in 2-3 days out the year or whatever when it's draft day.
These white women, they saw the vision. Yep. They like, look, I see where this is going. They actually work to get these men. They know.
Not only that, not only the white women see it, but the Spanish women, the Latinas, they see it too. They see it too. Being submissive, shit, they don't mind being submissive. We gonna go 50-50? Yeah, shit, we don't mind. 2 incomes is better than 1. Here, baby, let me make home as peaceful for you as possible. And it's a plus that she's down with prayer and she has a spiritual relationship. Shoot, that's a bonus. Because a family that prays together stays together. Happy house, happy spouse. Our house. There's got to be love and peace and happiness in the house, so that we are happy together. A large number of these black women they're going to find out. They're going to learn. Let them keep missing out. They'll get it. The more they keep missing out, The more they keep seeing black men not checking for them, going their own way, going to other race of woman, they'll get it. Right now they fighting against it because they know the reasons why black men are leaving, checking out. They know why. They want to stick to their guns. But guess what? Winter's coming. And I'll leave it at that.
Oh, this is a competition. Yep. I'm going to outcompete the competition and get chose, and this is why they're getting chose.
I love you, black man. 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 I love you, black man.
When you talk to black women, they are repulsed at the word competition. Yeah. I tell black women all fucking time, you got to compete for the man you want. Compete on, he can have that bitch. Well, guess what? That draft day, he's having the bitch.
It's interesting how bothered some of y'all are during the draft to see who the athletes have chosen to be by their side. It's interesting because the loudest ones with the most negative comments is usually the women. It's also interesting because women are the same ones who will quickly tell you to mind your business and let them be out here doing what it is that they want to do.
See, I was smart on my draft day when I went into the supplemental draft back in 01. And to the Atlanta Falcons, I was in a training camp. And then 05, I was in the Dallas Cowboys training camp until I got introduced to arena football and playing there, then, you know, playing in the XFL and so forth. I had me a Latina. I ain't gonna lie, I sure did. Fiery. She was Johnny Blazing. You see what I'm saying? But she was also a good friend of mine. She was my date. You know, and yeah, there were some black women that had something to say, but I was just like, fuck them. I knew who to take and who not to take. Now, is that a shade on all black women? No, that was my preference. I chose. See, there's a difference when you have a preference and you stick to your preference and you know what works for you and you know what's accepting to you.
That you can't tell them who they can date. That you can't tell them what they can wear. And no one can tell them how they should act.
5 of my guys that play on Division I Power 5 football teams, and they start. They were like, Goody, you know the type of NIL deals we got. One of my men said, bro, I was messing with this black girl. She heard about the deal I got and started to request money, Apple Pays and Cash Apps, for her hair and nails. My other friends were saying, bro, I would try to take her out to Chipotle, Cava, this and this and that. She would get mad talking about, why are we going to steakhouses? You're good for it. They were like, bro, the white women, they're down to go and get a cup of coffee, go and get some fucking ice cream. My friends were like, bro, the white women we're dating, they pay for a lot of our stuff. I said, what do you mean? That, bro, they know that we're making some money, but while we're at practice or we're at camp, they got us our favorite Cava Bowl.
Dude, when I was playing at West LA, I was dating this Hawaiian chick. You know, and you know, dude, she be sitting in the stands doing her homework. And she hold up that bag, that McDonald's bag. Because she knew I was hungry after practice. Had a large Coke, 3 cheeseburgers, large fries, and she drove me home. She sat up in them bleachers and did her homework until practice was over. When I was at University of Texas, Longhorns for life, baby. Had a white chick. She had food in a foil, sitting there, and she did not move. Only time she moved was to go to the restroom and came back, and she sat in the stands until practice was over. Even Coach Brown was like, whose girl is that? Trucks. And she waited for me. That's what I'm talking about. and she drove me home. You see what I'm saying? There's certain women that see your gift, that see your talents, and they want to help. They want to be an asset, not a liability. They want to pour into you, not take from you. A large number of black women want to take. Take that. Meanwhile, you have some white women, Spanish women, they just want to see you do good. They just want to see you prosper in all that you do. It made them feel good knowing that they helped you. Come on now. My dudes, are you with me? This is all that a lot of us black men really do need. That right there. That motivation, that encouragement. Love me and treat me right. Respect me. But it's hard for a large number of black women to do. But they want to complain and have all these standards. Here's the proof right there in your face that they don't give a fuck about you. That they just being selfish. Until you get in their ass, then it's a problem. Until you put them on blast, it's a problem.
Double chicken, right? Waiting for them to come out of practice. My friends are telling me these girls are getting their group projects done, getting their essays done, online tests done, on time.
Black women are not comfortable when you be like, women, you need to do this. I don't like that shit. Don't tell me what the I need to do as a woman when it's like, you're not a woman. So it's like, I understand.
Y'all tell us what a real man is all the time.
I understand that. No, but I don't.
But you see how she talking right now? That's the type of woman right there men don't want right there. She's the type of woman that you would not want to take her to a family function. She will embarrass herself and embarrass you. Loud talking, ghetto, don't know when to shut up, don't know when to sit down and stay put. This is the type of woman right here that if you're trying to get a deal, she will fuck up the deal that you're trying to get because of her behavior.
I don't want to be treated. Again, it's different. You can't tell me as a woman what I should do. Hold on, it feels different.
I'll be feminine when I meet a masculine man. No, just be feminine. We need to move away from the narrative that when I meet a masculine man, I'll be a feminine woman. No, you won't, because you don't know how to be that person.
She told it on that one, and she's actually true. She's actually right.
Here's the 3 top reasons why black women have the lowest marital rates. We are uncooperative, we do not listen, and we have the nastiest attitudes. And unfortunately, y'all, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
And why do women do that? Look at the behavior. And look at the other races that's seeing a large number of black women do what they do. Other races are seeing this. What are they saying? I would love to be a fly on the wall to hear what these other race of women are saying about a large number of black women that behave this damn way. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yes, I would love to see it. I'm glad we're talking about this tonight. I'm glad we're talking about it. I'm glad we're getting down to the root. I'm glad we're having an adult conversation about this whole thing because it's long overdue. This is one of those conversations that need to be had. Fuck your feelings. Sit down and listen and get some damn understanding. So that you can do better. So that you can be better. And if there's room for you to go get counseling, damn it, then go get it. You're never too old or up in age to receive counseling. Because if it helps you be a better individual, damn it, man.
100%. But let me say this. It does not make me happy. Seeing those comments did not make me happy at all. But it's the reality of where we as Black women are. That we have created this narrative based on our actions, our behaviors to be these unruly women.
If I knew that dating was going to be this bad when I was in college and my parents was like, focus on that education, the boys will always be there, don't focus on the boys, get that degree, I would have never gotten that degree. I could have skipped a couple classes, I could have failed a couple classes, and I could have been married, 2 kids by now, working on the 3rd. I can't believe I wasted my good years, my good body, and the body was bodying back then, so that I can get a high-class education. Just for me to be broke and single?
What is the difference between a woman that wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband?
Oh, you know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand how to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner. And we choose to understand that it is our biggest opportunity to seek out the needs of a man without him expressing them.
I just wanted to let you know that I will not.
Ladies, there's nothing wrong with asking a man, what is it that you need? What can I do? What can I do to make your life easier? I want to be your peace. I want to be your happiness. I want to be that very thing that when you're at work, you have something for it to come home to. It's not hard, ladies. I believe and I see that a large number of women do not want to get out of their own way. They're too much in their own way. And that's why. Do I like to go hard like this on women? No, I don't. I don't go hard like this with every woman. Because those that know my show, my podcast show, know I specify. I don't put everybody in the same category. You got traditional loving women and you got modern feminist women. You have traditional men and you have some modern simp men over here. Everybody's different. But when you look at the behavior, and you have to call that behavior out, whether that behavior is good or bad, you have to be willing to call out that behavior of what it is. Now, I do believe, I know for a fact, that there has always been good men and good women that have been walking around the universe. But you have to be willing to take a look at yourself and look at who you choose versus who you passed up. Now run, tell that.
We make it to do a power show. I'm in the hospital and I'm going to postpone for a later date. Thank you for everybody that bought a ticket. I promise you, as soon as I get better and I get out of here, we're gonna have a great show.
You shared a picture of your wife, and you said that she was your woman crush Wednesday on a Tuesday.
Yes, well, I am super in love with my wife. If you look at my screensaver, I will show you. Who is that?
Let me see.
When you look. When I was in the hospital, it made me get really closer to my daughter because my wife left me when I was in the hospital too. So
That's crazy.
Yes.
I don't. How does that even happen?
I guess when it says to death do us part, she's a go-getter. She don't like to procrastinate, so she was out.
That's terrible. How long were you guys married?
And that's what I mean, and that's what's so sad to me. Those are the things that will kind of trigger me a little bit. Don't sit up here and say you a boss babe, you a good woman, and you down for your man. But when your man is on his deathbed and that's when he needs you the most, you run. You are fucking stupid, you're senseless, and you're heartless. And you do not deserve to have a good man ever. There are some good men out there, some damn good men that will rock with you and ride with you. Just like there are some damn good women out there that will rock with a man and ride with a man. a large number of women heard my testimony and they were shocked. Like, she did what? You was only married for 14 months and what? She said what? Like, yeah. What did you do? I removed myself. I removed myself because it is heartbreaking. When you've made an agreement with the Most High and you've done everything in your power to uphold your end of it, and that person doesn't, I had to learn to forgive. I went back and I faced my past and confronted my past and head on. There was a lot of things looking at myself that I went back and I did that put me in position of growth, put me in position to share my testimonies with other men. I know what it's like to be broken as a man. I know what it's like to have things taken from you. I know what it's like to have the very things that was taken from you given back to you 100-fold. I know what it's like to move forward knowing that you've been healed. I know what it's like to use wisdom and understanding when it comes to your love life. I know now what it means to be more vocal about what you need. And if she doesn't listen, and if she doesn't come through on her end, it's okay to fall back and remove yourself because she wasn't the one. Because the real one, she's not going to run from you. She's going to run to you.
Married?
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded.
I guess when it said I was in ICU, she was like, "I'll see you later." So she was out of there.
From a married woman to a married woman, sometimes we make mistakes and we don't make our husbands feel safe. And sometimes before we look and say it's our husband's fault, why are you not available? Where did I not make you feel safe? So that way you can show some emotional availability to me. So that way you can express your weaknesses. You can express your vulnerabilities. Start pointing the finger at yourself so you can actually start being the togetherness and the partnership that you're supposed to be.
It's clear that us women aren't listening. Like, we're just dropping the ball time and time again. And it's starting to piss me off. We hear men scream that they want peace over and over and over again. They say it every day. They want peace. They want to be left alone. They want peace. They want peace. They want peace.
See, she gets it. She gets it. She understands. Men have been saying this. You even have traditional women that, like herself, speaking up, saying the exact same thing that men have been saying. And you modern feminist women still don't get it. Well, you know what? Since y'all don't get it, let it be what it's going to be. Men have checked out away from y'all. Men have exercised their talents. They've occupied other spaces and other places. It's okay. We're not going to argue with you. We're not going to fuss with you. Real men don't give rats cheese. And that's the thing about it. Men are saying it's okay. You do you, boo. I'm going to be over here. I'm going to go where I'm accepted, where I'm celebrated, where I'm loved and treated right. Y'all going to learn. Y'all modern women going to learn. Y'all are losing. Like Kamala Harris and her damn votes. Y'all are losing.
Peace. They want peace. And we blatantly ignore them and do the opposite.
So they think they could just get away with the privilege of not being accountable because of all the structures that are put into place. One thing you guys mentioned before earlier was about Maury. Think about the concept of Maury. This is why so many women today are incapable of understanding the word accountability when they look at the different structures within our society today. The concept of Maury is she can test 6 to 10 men, but she'll never get booed. Ever. She gets clapped. She can come out up on stage and never get booed, but they'll boo all 6 of the guys, even if they were never the father.
I always asked, I said, do you know what's stopping men from taking advantage of women? Other men.
Yeah.
If men agreed with you can hit a woman over the head, and whoever you hit over the head and drug to your cage, that was your woman, women couldn't do a thing to stop it. So that shows you that men are more benevolent than women, because women now have laws that allow them to screw men over in divorce and child support, and there's no group of women to stop it.
What he said should not have angered you, triggered you, frustrated you, fury. It shouldn't have. Because if you just hear what he's saying factually, what he said is true. There were good men that said, hey, that's crazy. They deserve to vote. They deserve rights. They, women, deserve this. They're human beings too, and we are. And then what did so many of us do as women? Bit his hand and made him pay, and is making him pay today. So now.
But yet, you say you want the need of a man is very much needed, because the very ones who said that they don't need no man, shit has hit the fan. The smoke has arrived. And now y'all realizing that y'all do need a man. Words hurt. A lot of times you can't take back what you've said. You can't take back what you've done. Sometimes the wound is too deep. You see? A large number of you modern feminist women are saying shit, getting slippery at the lips, and not being mindful of the things that you are saying. But yeah, you wonder why he cut your ass off. You wonder why he stopped taking your phone calls. You wonder why he stopped coming by. You wonder why he stopped texting you. Okay, it'll make sense later.
Now, the good men are going in hiding and leaving you alone because you told them so much how much you didn't need them.
Do we need men, black women? Do we need them? Oh my gosh. Yes. I know we're supposed to be short and sweet, but again, give it to us. Why would we not need them? Yes, that's insane. I need black men. We all need black men.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you think you're the prize?
I know I'm the prize.
You're the prize to the men you don't want. When you get a man that you actually want, please believe me, we're the prize.
Okay.
The problem with some modern women today is that they believe that they are the prize. In a stable, solid relationship, both people are the prize to the other person. But a prize is only a prize when the recipient gains a benefit that they did not have once they receive said prize.
And not only that, but, and as I close, it's two good people that come together. They're both the prize. It's two good people that are willing to lay down the law for each other that are the prize. It's two good people that are willing to come together. They're both the prize. I'm going to let this thing ride out.
These new age men, and nowadays, y'all just want to chill, and then fuck. I'm fucking 34 years old. I'm not trying to chill. Like, y'all don't court nobody. Y'all don't even at least take somebody out for a cup of coffee, a slice of pizza. Let me get to know you. There's no courting. There's no dating. Like,
I'm 40 years old, and I feel like dating is 8 zillion times worse than like high school or like my 20s.
Can we just bring the old school love back? Like,
the real love? Can we bring back the love that Anita and Luther and Tony and Whitney used to sing about? Because this 2023 dating pool ain't nothing but a big ass piss pond, and I'm drowning.
A lot of women are bitter and mean and get on these platforms. I can't find a man, they ain't shit. I'm tired of going to parent-teacher conferences with my son, and I'm seeing all these women line up down the hallway stressed out, leaning over on the fucking wall because they don't have no man. They made a mistake 12 years ago. They had a one-night stand after the club, and now we have 70% of moms that don't have a man, and these boys are being raised by women, and now these women have turned these boys into son husbands. They don't have no structure. They don't go outside and play. They don't do nothing but sit on their asses, and then when they get older, they become the same men that their mamas hate. So now they're out here being Pookie and Ray Ray, depending on females to take care of them. It's a shame that these boys are being raised by these single moms, and they taking up on the feminine characteristics of their mama.
You have to.
With that being said, hey, I'm gonna let her say this. I'm gonna let her speak, and we're done.
Convince a sister, a woman, that you are a good option, that you're her best option by jumping through hoops, by proving yourself, by buying her stuff, by telling her what she wants to hear. She's not the one for you. That's what I tell my sons. Why do I say that? Because she clearly does not see you as her best option. She thinks you're just one of many, or maybe you're okay, but maybe another better one is coming. If you finally convince her to marry you, what's going to happen in that relationship? What's going to be the power dynamic in that relationship? You've basically signed up for a life of her on a pedestal and you working overtime to please her.
Provision is not money. Provision is infrastructure. If a man has the ability, the mind, the mental sharpness, and the fortitude to come into your life and provide real infrastructure, then he is a provider. There are seasons in a person's life where they 50 might not look like half the bills, but if he shows up in other ways to supplement and make it make sense, you got to understand that.
And with that being said, it's your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table. And a lot of good things that were said today. And I'm glad that I was able to come into your computer screen and go live and really bring this thing home. With that being said, go be the best version of yourself for many people to see. Take that with you and go be great. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. It's your boy